Hello, smart people out there. In the last chapter, we learned about the opening and closing process of the Linux command line. And we also learned about the few shortcuts, how to open the command line, how to close it, how to increase or decrease the maximum size of it. In this tutorial, we'll be learning how to write the first few Linux commands. So you will be writing your first Linux commands in this. I have selected a few of the basic commands that you will be getting comfortable with while working on the Linux command line, and later on we'll switch to using higher and very much complex Linux commands. And this course has been structured in a few sections and chapters, so you don't need to make notes and all. Everything has been done for you, and a cheat sheet will be available at the end of this section. So just focus on what I'm saying, and you have to do the same exercise in your free time after watching the video or while working the video if possible. And by the end of this course, you will be able to run a few of your Linux commands, and you will be noticing that Linux commands follow a particular type of pattern. All the commands which we will be entering will be having options, inputs, and the output will be coming in a specific manner. So you will be noticing a specific pattern that the commands follow. And by the end, you will be able to run a few Linux commands on your own, and you will be able to see the output of the same on the same command terminal. And you will be noticing that Linux commands works in a specific pattern. So let's go back to the desktop and start writing our first few commands. So users, I'm giving you 5 seconds, and in this 5 seconds, you just have to open the Linux command terminal. It doesn't matter what process you follow. You follow the graphical user interface method or the shortcut key, but you have 5 seconds and time starts now. Done? Were you able to open it? If yes, then you have done a very good work, and now we'll be opening the command terminal. So this is the command terminal. Last chapter we understood how to open it and how to close it and few other shortcuts. So let's start with some of the basic and the cool Linux commands and enjoy doing stuff with the terminal. So the first command that I'll be teaching you is echo command. Echo, and we can write hello. So hello. This echo command, it took the input and it has displayed the output on the screen itself. So similarly, if you have to display anything, echo, and you want to write hello, it will display it as it is. Let's try it again. Echo, and I'll be writing my name. I'm using this quotation so that whatever is written inside this quotation will only be getting displayed. Okay, now the next command is cal. The cal command is basically for displaying the calendar. So I have written cal. I'm making this video in April 2020 on the 10th of April, and obviously when you will be seeing this video, it will be some other date, but doesn't matter. You will be able to see what date you are typing the command. And see, the cal command, when I have not given any input, by default it has given me a date of the calendar of the present date. But what if I just want to see the calendar of the year 2021? So it has given me, I'll just increase the size, it has given me the calendar of the year 2021. You able to see it? Okay, now just getting into more basics, if I want to see the calendar of the month October 2021 only, then I'll be using cal command. Cal, I'll be using the number of month number I'll be entering, cal 10 and 2021. So the output should be, this will be giving me the calendar of the month of October 2021 only. Yeah, I got the output as desired. Let's move on and see a few more commands. The next command that I want you to know is the date command. The date command will give you today's day and followed by the month name, the date, and the timestamp and the year. The next command that I want you to know is the clear command. Because I have cluttered this screen, so I want it to be clearing. To clear the screen, so I'll be pressing just clear and enter. Everything is gone. So you can use the clear command anytime, and you can do it. You can also do the same thing with the with control L command. So I'll be using it later on when I'll be having the desktop clutter, and then I'll be using the control L command to clear the screen. If I want to go back to one of the commands that I have written, like cal 2021, yes, this up arrow key, I've done this using the up arrow key. You can search the history of the commands that you have typed using the up arrow button. And if you want to come down, you can press the down button and you can come to the last one. So I have pressed up arrow button and I'm going to the previous command. Okay. The other command that I want you to know is history. If you want to check the history of commands that you have entered, it should be coming with the index. All the commands that I have used is available to see it here. Suppose if I want to run the date command, which is on in line number 133. So I'll be using the exclamation mark and number, which the index number which I showed, and as in index number the exclamation mark and 133 was the index number that I have used the date command there. So yeah, so this date command will give you the date. Similarly, if you want to run the clear command, which is at 256, so I'll be using the exclamation mark and 256, and as desired, the data has been cleared from the screen. Okay, let me show you once again the date command, the cal command, and the echo. Echo command, if you don't give any input to the echo command, it will display nothing. And if for echo command to work, you will have to give some input. Okay, what if you want to run the last command which you have run? So you will be using double exclamation mark and just press the enter button. So this double exclamation mark will run the last command in your history stack which was available, and it will just show it there. So let me show you the history again. And if I want to clear the history, I'll have to use the command history dash C. This dash C, this stands for clear, and I want the history to be rewriting. So I'll be using a colon without space, and I'll be using history dash W. This W stands for write. What I'm saying is first clear the history and then start writing the history. So no output. Let me check history again. I hope this history is cleared. Yeah. So this means first this command have cleared the history, and then it have mentioned that the last command in the history will be displayed. So history is available. Okay. So we have run a few good commands, and I hope you have understood how to run a command. You just have to write the name of the command and you have to press the enter button. Linux commands are very much case sensitive. So if in case of date, if you write date, Linux command will not understand what you want to do, and it will just show you an error. Similarly goes for cal command or the echo command. It will not show anything because the command line only accepts the exact format. Every command, almost every command in Linux operating system is in the lowercase format. So now I'll do clear again, and now if you want to exit the terminal, so you can do exit. This is just like a normal thing, exit and exit. Yes, and of course you can, as taught in the last slide, you can exit this. You have to press the Windows and the D button, and it will be gone. So we have come to the end of this chapter, and in this chapter you have been able to run your first few commands. Congratulations! You were able to run the echo command with an input and without an input. You were able to run the cal command, which displayed the calendar. You were able to run the cal command with an input, and you saw the calendar of the date of 1 year later. And you were able to use the date command, which displayed the current date, time, and timestamp. And you were able to use the clear command. And you also learned that you can run command in the terminal only by typing it through the keyboard. And commands can be customized for different behavior. Like using the cal command, when you just press the cal command and you press enter, you just got the calendar of the present month. And you also try to change the behavior of the cal command by using cal command with two inputs. So that means you can customize the behavior of a command by using different inputs. You also learn that commands follow a similar type of structure. Like the commands can take multiple inputs and their behavior can be changed. In the coming chapter, we'll be learning how the Linux commands are structured. So I'll be seeing you there.